What's up, YouTube and world? Elric here once again on Tech of Tomorrow, bringing you guys the top 5 entry-level gaming mice for under $30. Let's check that shit out. So first up is our $11.99 mouse. This is the iXCC Predator 5500 DPI 500Hz LED optical USB wired 7-button professional gaming mouse. That's right. So this mouse features gaming performance and adjustable 5500 DPI. It's adjustable from 1000 to 1600 to 2400 to 3200 and finally 5500 DPI. And a 500 Hz polling rate means great precision. And the way the buttons are set up on this mouse, it's a little bit different than your standard mouse in one way. Usually on your left-hand side, you do get 2 buttons, but on this one, there's actually a button right up here on the top, which I haven't really seen in many other products. It's kind of interesting. You've also got an additional 2 right here, your adjustable DPI here, scroll button, which also adjusts as another button, and then on the other side, it's just nothing but smooth and ergonomic. So you guys can see I have like pretty much what I consider to be a medium-sized hand, and this thing fits in my hand absolutely perfect. As you guys can see, the buttons are easy for me to hit. And let's just be honest, folks. I mean, you will spend 12 bucks at a McDonald's trip or wherever you live, whatever restaurant you go to on lunch. So paying $12 for a mouse, I consider that a pretty good deal. Even if it breaks in 4 months from now, in 12 months, you can use that thing like a cheap hooker and then toss that shit away. Let's move on. Okay, next up is one of the 2 mice that actually look very much similar, even though they're by 2 different companies. And this is the YCC Team 4000 DPI 9-button LED optical USB wired professional gaming mouse. The G10 is also a really crazy looking mouse. You guys can see the design on it is very crazy, and if you actually just look at it from the top down, it kind of looks just like something from the Transformers movie. I was thinking it was Mr. Decepticon himself, but it's just a mouse. The G10 even comes with included software to help you do something called precision aim. So if you're looking for that killer headshot, the G10 comes with software to hopefully, if you suck real bad, make you better, right? We'll have to see about that. But anyways, the layout of this thing is pretty crazy. It kind of reminds me of some of the other stuff I saw back in the day. I think it was called a Mad Catz. There are a few different ones that had the same type of design, but it's very futuristic looking. The make of it is pretty crazy. It kind of feels like a weird like pot metal. I can't tell if it's plastic or metal. It's kind of very, very strange. Feels pretty durable. The button layout of the G10 is as follows. On the left-hand side, you can see there are 3 clickable buttons. And as you turn on the top, it's a little bit different because usually you only see 2 clickable buttons, but there's actually 2 on each side. Then you have 1 located at the bottom of the center, and then finally the scroll wheel as the last button. And as you guys see, on the other mouse, when I use my hand, it kind of fit perfectly. When I put my hand over this mouse, my hand's like way over it. So I'd have to say that this particular mouse, even though it can be used with somebody with a medium-sized hand, I think this particular one would probably be better with someone with a small hand. It'll be a little bit more ergonomic for them. Now this mouse is only 22 bucks, so it's also a great deal. Oh, next up, Redragon. The Redragon M901 PERDITION is a 16,400 DPI high-precision programmable laser gaming mouse. 16,400 DPI? What? The M901 was built for gamers by gamers. It has an adjustable DPI rate, like I said, from 1000 to 2000 to 4000 to 8200, all the way up to 16,400 DPI. It also features 12,000 frames per second and 1000 Hz polling rate. The M901 features 30G acceleration and an Avago sensor. It also features Omron micro switches. In total, there are 18 programmable buttons, 5 memory profiles each with distinct light colors for quick identification of each one. It also features an 8-piece precision weight set, which you can adjust to however you like your mouse to be, driver CD for programming all those crazy buttons, and stickers to even make the thing cooler to make the buttons exactly like you want it. Also, the colors can be set up to 16.4 million colors, so it has a lot of colors on it. And in total, there are 16 buttons on the 901. Now for you spellcasters out there and those fans who are fans of the RPG type gaming style, there are 12 programmable macro buttons on the left hand side. So you got 12 things to click with your thumb, and then you have 4 more on top that you guys can see, as well as a scroll button. So 16 buttons all in all with this thing. Now for a price of $30, it's not going to be probably the absolute most incredible $300 mouse, but for the price, you get a lot of damn options with this mouse. The 901, I gotta say, is something I know my kid would love and maybe you would love. And if you have this, let me know. Next up is the Combaterwing. The copycat, the original, or is it Optimus Prime? You be the judge. Now, just like I said, this mouse and this mouse have the exact same features. Now, they're from two different companies. The designs on the back are pretty much completely identical. I gotta say, they're pretty much the same mouse. The same exact features. You see the same 3 button clicks on here, two more here, center scroll button here. Pretty much all of the exact same things that we saw on this mouse is on this mouse, and they're pretty much the same price at $22. Now, who's the OG? Who's the original? It's probably somebody else. By the way, I didn't really get a chance, I don't think I mentioned it, but every single one of these in this category that we showed you today has a very nice cable. I probably should just mention that about that. Going through sometimes I forget stuff because I'm just trying to figure the features out. But every single one of these features a very nice cable. Very well made. This one does as well. The last one we're getting to, it will be as well. So basically, if you liked the other main, if you like this one, but you want it in white, well, then, it's got a name. Comes in a nice little box too, look, Beautiful little nice box, beautiful little mouse, and low price. Moving on. And last up, gamers, we have the Sentey GS3901 Lumenata Pro Gaming Mouse up to 8200 DPI. It features 12,000 frames per second, 9+2 buttons with 1 DPI selector. It also features the Avago 9800 chipset, acceleration speed of 30 Gs, and it also features Omni micro switches which provide crisp, firm clicks. And just like all the rest that we showed you, a very nice braided cable. Now, here at TOT, I think all of us agree that out of the bunch, this is our favorite. This thing fits my hand like a glove. My hand feels perfect on it. The buttons are very ergonomic and very, before dropping out of my hand trying to do it like that, are very ergonomic. You see there's 3 right here. And it's kind of weird because one button just like a clicker down here on the bottom, then you have these, then you jump up on top, you have the standard 2 clickers right here on top, adjustable DPI, center scroll mouse, and then on the right hand side, you see an additional 2 buttons. And one of the reasons they call it the GS3901 Lumenata is because the buttons in the center, they all light up and have a very nice, cool little blue color when you're playing your games. Nothing that's like too obtrusive making you go, whoa! Because I know so many people out there, you hate all those colored keyboards, that's confusing as hell. So if you're one of those people that just likes nice, simple lighting, I think you're gonna find a favorite here. All right, so there you have it. A bunch of different styles, bunch of different cool features. A couple of them looked really identical, which we thought was strange too. Like when I was looking online, they didn't look that identical. When we got them, we were like, but you could use these two like in a total fight though, Decepticon, Optimus Prime, killing each other. What do you guys think? I think it's cool. And check this out. What's even cooler about today's video, which by the way, all the information about all of these particular mice will be down there below that like button. Hopefully you guys will go nuclear on it. But like I said, what's best of all, I'm gonna give all of these bad boys away to you guys, the fans. So all you have to do is make sure that you are subscribed to our channel and leave a comment down below with something like, give me that mouse, and you're in. I'm Elric, you've been watching Tech Tomorrow, and like usual, I'll be announcing the winners of these every day starting next week. So be paying attention to us over on Twitter because your name, and your fame might be the one.